What is up YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and unfortunately I am still sick, but I really wanted to do a video for you guys. Plus it is the end of PvP Season 20, so we'll go ahead and take a look at those rewards in just a moment. Before we get into that, there is a bit of news that I do want to talk about. The Hollywood Reporter website posted some really awesome news this morning. Basically what's going to happen is Ultron is going to be invading multiple Marvel titles this week. So games like Marvel Heroes, Puzzle Quest, and of course Avengers Alliance are going to be seeing a lot of this villain. And with Ultron there's plenty of possibilities, although currently we don't have many details regarding MAA. Still, I think it's very likely that we're going to get at least a few alternate costumes, and I'm hoping for a Hulkbuster Iron Man in particular. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't seem like we'll have to wait long to find out because it says the battle begins April 23rd. So I think it's safe to assume that Marvel Avengers Alliance will either fall on that date or follow soon after. I would definitely recommend that you check out the full article for yourself, and I'll place a link for that in the description below. Now as for PvP Season 20's ending, let's go ahead and check out that placement. And yes, we managed to finish in the Adamantium League. So we won 250,000 silver, 15 gold, which isn't half bad, there's always something to spend gold on. Then next, for the weapon, we got the Magnetic Pulse Cannon. This is an AoE ranged energy electric attack, and best of all, it's stealthy. However, it does require a volt to unlock this ability. Then it will consume a volt and all harmful electric effects. If you're wondering how you gain a volt, well that's with electric potential. Your agent gains a volt while affected by electric effects, or gains a volt from nearby electric attacks. Obviously Victor Mancha is going to go great with this weapon, as well as characters like Beta Ray Bill. Then just to add further synergy with a character like Victor, this AoE weapon causes shocking development. Chance to cause ozone, crackle, fried circuits, and static charge. Plus it's going to cause magnetized. Attacks from this character can't crit and can't dodge attacks. I'll be honest with you, that's not a bad weapon, and on the right team, I think it's worth using. So at the end of this video we will try it out along with Victor Mancha and the new Safeguard suit. Speaking of that, the Vibranium League reward this time around was a Tactician Safeguard suit. This was one that everyone was looking forward to. What this has is an E-ISO slot and Unrelenting, immune to exhausted. That is going to be huge in PvP. Then on top of that, Tactician Safeguard says, debuff actions that are not quick actions may be a quick action once per round. Also, chance to apply hobbled with single target damaging attacks. Now I don't have to tell you how overpowered this costume is currently. But of course, with this came an announcement that there would be a change to quick actions. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. But just to reiterate, for now this thing is overpowered. It's one of the greatest things since sliced bread. It's all that and a bag of potato chips. Or any other phrases you could think of. The bee's knees. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering about that debuff actions as a quick action thing, there is a decent sized list. Right away you probably thought of the Blackest Void. I thought of something else and you'll just have to stick around to see. So yes, we will equip that, this uniform, the weapon, and we'll be using Victor Mancha at the end of this video. By the way, for those of you lucky enough to win the Caltrop launcher, that's also a debuff. At least I believe so. So I am jealous. But moving on to the final Adamantium League reward, it's Victor Mancha himself. He's an infiltrator, and he has cybernetic. Immune to bleeding, burning, chilled, and obsolete tech. Plus he has very high crit resistance. Next there's Reboot. Chance for attacks that would reduce health below 0 to cause a system reboot, restoring health to full and removing all debuffs. Now I don't know about you, but that would be so annoying to have that happen. Imagine you finish off Victor Mancha and he comes back to full health and removes all his debuffs. Basically it's all going to depend on that proc rate, and of course luck. But besides that he also has restorative nanobots that restores health every turn and removes a harmful effect every turn. So that's built right in. Then lastly he has Runaway's Rallying Cry. All allies gain Try Not to Die when 2 or more runaways are present at the beginning of combat. So of course he's going to be a great team up with any of the other runaways, especially Carolina Dean, which is also who we're going to use in this battle at the end of this video. So with that, let's go ahead and check out his recruitment animation and his dialogue. Here it is, Victor Mancha recruited. And with that, we once again have every hero in the game, and all but him are at level 14. So we'll definitely get right to work on training him, and I'll make sure to have more videos as soon as I can. I don't know much about you, Agent, but you seem pretty cool. I mean, just look at all the amazing heroes you have at your side. And now you want me to join too? Sign me up. Alright, so there you have his dialogue. Now let's go ahead and take a look at him in action. For this, we're going to be fighting Arcade in our daily mission. And like I said, we're using the Safeguard suit, the new weapon, and Carolina Dean as our team up. Most of you know the reason why they go well together is because of static charge, and every time that goes off it gives her another stack of Empyrean energy. Unfortunately for now, Victor Mancha only has his level 1, so it's not going to work perfectly. The fact that it's an energy attack though is going to give her at least 1 charge. Then on my agent we're using the Thunder Strike and the Magnetic Pulse Cannon. As far as our debuff item, well, you'll just have to wait a little bit longer to see. By the way, I do want to take some time to congratulate everyone on their finish, and I hope that you got the leagues that you were aiming for. Let me know how you did in the comment section below, and also if you have any complaints about the season, or anything regarding the final day, then please share it. I'll get back to that in just a second. But for now, the item that I wanted to use was the Grimoire of the Legion. This is going to cause an AoE flanked, and the only thing I had against it before was the fact that it wasn't a quick action. However, now with the new suit, since it's a debuff, it does become a quick action. So it's definitely an interesting choice, and like I said, I don't have the Caltrop launcher, or else that would be an amazing option as well. But back to what I was saying about your comments, I really do think that they may make their way back to PD, as in they may end up reading them, and even if that's not the case, I'll read them. And I am interested in what you have to say. Personally, I was frustrated throughout this season, and I had quite a few errors on the final day. But I managed a pretty epic push on Sunday that I am going to make into a video. Basically, I'm going to use it as a background for PvP discussion. And I think it could be very beneficial for anyone who's wondering how do you make it into the Adamantium League? Or what's the best strategy in PvP? And so on. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. It should be posted sometime later this week. Hopefully after I'm back to normal, health-wise. Also, there will be a Chase Dine All Hail the King episode tomorrow. So all in all, this week should be pretty good. Especially once the Ultron event begins. I can guarantee that I'll cover that from top to bottom. Oh, and as far as this battle, here comes a fully charged Empyrean Flare. Now that's a pretty wicked ability. Especially once Victor Mancha can help her get those stacks in one turn. Or one round. Then as far as this Safeguard suit, see how the Blackest Void is now a quick action. Then after that, because of the Quick and Powered ISO 8, the Light Fantastic is also a quick action. So far so good. But here's where it gets pretty shocking. The Grimoire of the Legion is a quick action as well. Now I will be honest, the wording on the Safeguard suit isn't quite clear. It says debuff actions with an S that are not quick actions. Maybe a quick action once per round. But for the Grimoire of the Legion to be a quick action again is just odd. Maybe there's something crazy going on here and I just didn't pay attention. But it made me do a double take on the Grimoire, and no, it isn't a quick action normally. Perhaps it's a glitch, maybe it's something I overlooked. But with that wording, and how things are going, you can see how something needs to change, or else this would be incredibly overpowered. And that's just me being honest, even though I wasn't a fan of the changes being announced. So let's just wait and see what happens. I'm not going to say too much more about it. It is brand new after all. As far as Arcade, he is taking forever to go down, and I actually started to get a little bit annoyed. But hey, we only have one ability available to Victor, and what are you going to do? Trust me though, I'm going to try to power level him as fast as I possibly can, and in no time we should have a PvP video of him. We may even check back in around level 6. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. That way you won't miss out on any future Victor Mancha videos. and also all that Age of Ultron coverage. Plus it really helps the channel out. And speaking of the channel, we broke 5 million views. That is just incredible, and it's something I would have never dreamed of. Certainly not back when it all started. So I want to thank you all for watching, for subscribing, commenting, and for leaving a thumbs up. I obviously couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. And by the way, I do have something special planned for 20,000 subs, though it is going to take us a little while to get there. And I of course am hoping that we do get there. But I am confident that with all of your help, we will get there. Well, I'm sorry, we are getting sidetracked there. But I did want to say something because I'm very proud of what we accomplished. And now there you have it, our first look at Victor Mancha in action, as well as the Tactician Safeguard suit and the new Magnetic Pulse weapon. The only thing left to do is take a look at that roulette and then we'll wrap this one up. So we end up winning, of course, a Tangler grenade. And that is going to be the end of this one. So thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck and take care.